8 and 32.
All right.
Shalom, shalom. Giving our honor, praises, and glory to
All
the Most
praise.
High Yahweh. In the name of His Holy Son, Hamashiach Yahweh Shah. Can you hear us, Elder?
I hear you now. All
All,
praise to the Most High.
all praises. Like I said, all praises to the Most High God. In the name of His Holy Son, Hamashiach Yahweh Shah. We are the swords of the Spirit. And happy feast of dedications, man. For all the Yasharala that's out there celebrating and representing for the Most High. And that is Santa Claus. Old Saint Nick is the devil. Literally.
God.
We gonna bring that out. We ain't just saying that figuratively or spiritually. They up. So we pull out the whole thing about them. You don't know that you are making your children pass up under the fire of Moloch. And somebody give me John chapter 8 and verse 32.
St. John chapter 8 and verse 32. And ye shall know the truth, and the truth shall make you free.
It should do what?
Will shall make you free.
Let me tell the people something. We keep saying we in slavery, we in captivity, but you only in captivity if you want to be.
Come.
Just like how we ended up in slavery. We had to want to be in slavery by being disobedient to the Most High.
God.
That's how we ended up in it, and He told us in advance. And not only that, He freed us physically out of slavery when we went through the Civil War, and He's been steadily freeing us ever since then. But the freedom that we really have to have is the freeing of our minds. We got to free our minds. That's what. Read that again for me.
This is the book of St. John, chapter 8, verse 32. And ye shall know the truth.
And you gonna know the truth.
And the
word of God.
And the truth shall make you free.
And the truth, when you learn this word of God, when you learn these laws, statutes, and commandments, this truth will make you free, mentally and spiritually. Understand me? But you gotta want to be free. Because just like in the time of Harriet Tubman, when they was freeing folks, she said, I could have freed more people, more slaves if they knew they were slaves.
God.
So just like the next, our people is not realizing how much of a slave they are. They always talk about the white man this, the white man that. But if you out here doing the white man holidays, then you are a slave because you feel like you have to do it. I have to go shopping and spend all my money up at this time of the year. Why you can't buy gifts throughout the year? They done programmed you to think that you have to do it right now. That's mental slavery, man. And because the people feel compelled, and then when you tell them, well, we're not supposed to be doing that, their rebuttal is, then what are we supposed to do? What are we supposed to celebrate? Well, if you knew the truth, then you'll be free from that burden because you'll know that we're supposed to be doing the Feast of Dedications right now. You know what I'm saying? And plus, this stuff ain't nothing but vanity upon vanities. That's all it is, vanity on vanities. Give me Ecclesiastes chapter 1 and verse 14. All this stuff is vanity. What is people really getting out of it at this point? You know what I'm saying? It's to the point where, I'll be delivering stuff. It's to the point where you see the people just bring their kids to the store just to buy the toys. You know what I'm saying? They ain't even trying. People ordering out for the toys. You know what I'm saying? What is it really about? Materialistic stuff. Materialism. Because there ain't no spirit in it. Read that out when you got it.
You said Ecclesiastes chapter 1, verse 18,
verse 14.
14. Okay. This is the book of Ecclesiastes, chapter 1, verse 14. I have seen all the works that are done under the sun, and I behold all is vanity and vection of spirit.
All of it is vanity and vexation of the spirit.
A vexation, yeah.
That's what
Like
you doing on Christmas. People get stressed during this time of the year. Why? Because you go broke. Your kids ungrateful. Your partner's ungrateful. Your parents ungrateful. Everybody just what you talking about. What you gonna give me? What you gonna give me for Christmas? What you gonna give me for Christmas? I overheard this dude brought up some Christmas gifts. But I like Versace perfume. I like this. What about Victoria's Secret? Oh, that's cheap. That's cheap. I need some. See, all this stuff is vanity, man. Vanity upon vanity and vexation of the spirit. Because if you don't bring somebody something that they want, they might well throw it back in your face.
Yep.
I ain't want this. They take the stuff back to the store, get a refund. You spent all that time looking for a gift for somebody to take it back to the store for a refund. Yeah. Vexation of spirit. Give me Proverbs chapter 3 and verse 31. We all go through this. Every year we talk about this. But this time I'm gonna hit it because last week we talked about Christmas, the origins of Christmas. So this week we're gonna hit it from a different angle. Because if you ain't get it from that last week, then you should get it from this week because we're going modern on this one. It's modern Christmas. We went where it started from. Now we're gonna talk about this modern Christmas.
You said Proverbs chapter 3, what, and verse
31.
31. Okay, gotcha. This is the book of Proverbs, chapter 3 and verse 31.
Mm-hmm.
Even thou not the oppressor, and choose none of his ways.
Envy thou not the oppressor, and choose none of his ways. We all know that Ecclesiastes 7:7 say, surely oppression maketh a wise man mad.
Yep.
But a gift destroyeth the heart, right?
Yes.
Because that gift is why our people envy the oppressor. But the Lord say, envy thou not the oppressor, and choose none of his ways. Why? It's a reason why it's a reason, the same reason why he tells us don't marry a woman from another nation. Because they will cause him to turn away from the Most High God. If you envying the oppressor and choosing their ways, what it's going to do? It will cause you to turn away from your God because you serving another God. Whether you willfully knowing it or not. Give me Jeremiah 9:25, huh? Because let's show you what the Most High going to do if you follow these other nations. Yes, sir.
Hey, I got a precept on that envy thou not the oppressor.
Okay.
And give me Psalms 37:1.
Okay. 31 and what verse?
37:1.
Okay, 37:1. Okay. Gotcha.
I got it. I'll read it. I got it now.
Oh, okay.
This is the book of Psalms, chapter 37 and verse 1. A psalm of David. Fret not thyself because of evildoers.
Do what now?
Fret not thyself because of evildoers.
Read.
Neither be thou envious against the workers of iniquity.
That the Most High is telling us, don't even be worried about these clowns. You know what I'm saying? And celebrating their holidays and all this here when the Most High got beautiful holidays, holy days for us. And we run around here celebrating something that ain't nowhere in the Bible. We celebrating stuff in secret. Oh, I'm an Israelite. I don't celebrate this, but yet you doing it in secret. You know what I'm saying? But the Most High see you. Verse 2, D.
For
I'm
they
giving back
shall,
to you.
for they shall soon be cut down like the grass, and
They're gonna
wither.
be cut down like the grass anyway. So why even worry about them or trying to live like them or trying to be like them? What you need to be is be like yourself. Because if you like yourself, you'll live like a child of the Most High Yahweh.
Come.
Finish that out, Dick, and
and
you got to
wither,
flow back.
and wither as the green herb.
That's the
All
green
praises.
herb.
They wither,
All
they
praise.
wither as a green herb. And matter of fact, that plugs into my next one, Jeremiah 9:25. Because
This
like
is
Elder brought out about envying the oppressor or the evildoers, that stuff is vanity, man. That's why I say they should soon be cut down like green grass, like the grass, because they're serving other gods. That's why we're not supposed to envy that. Read this out.
this is the book of Jeremiah, chapter 9, verse 25. Behold, the days come, said the Lord, that I will punish all them which are circumcised with the uncircumcised. You want to read on?
Oh, right there. So
Okay.
he's saying, like Elder had touched on, if you supposed to be an Israelite, right, and you know better, then you shouldn't be doing nothing pertaining to that. You shouldn't be going to somebody's house talking about, oh, well, I'm just going to visit my mama because the scripture don't let them. You know what I'm saying? He said it's gonna come when he punished all them which are circumcised. That's the ones that know the law. With the uncircumcised.
Which side?
That means there's some people that's out here doing some stuff they ain't got no business doing. Read on up.
Verse 26. The Egyptians and Judah and Edomites and the children of Ammon and Moab and all that are in the utmost corner, uttermost corner, Salaki, that dwells in the wilderness, for all these nations are uncircumcised, and all the house of Israel are uncircumcised in the heart.
Because they feel like they got to do Christmas.
Mm.
They feel like a bad person don't do Christmas. Love is not hinged on materialistic things. That comes from this country. This country pushes that because they're trying to make a profit off of your ignorance. And you should buy into it. That's why I say you should know the truth and it should make you free. Because they know you're not free. They know they got you spiritually shackled. Because you don't know, after all the information out that doing Christmas is paganism, and they really got you brainwashed. You really think that Christmas is about Santa Claus and it's little elf helpers, and they really got you brainwashed. Because we gonna bring that out. And if you run around here, you know, you might be in the store and I'm doing this class because you might be walking in the store and you hearing them Christmas songs. Me with old Saint Nick. We gonna show you what they really singing to you. You know what I'm saying?
And two, Deke, Shalaki. And two, we got to remember too that they try to take this devil and compare him to the Most High Yahweh, because one of their little weak Christmas songs is, "He know when you are sleeping, He know when you are awake, He knows when you've been good or bad, so be good for goodness sake." You know what I'm saying? I mean, he don't know. That devil don't know a damn thing. You know what I'm saying? But he wicked.
That's
all he knows is he wicked.
Look, we finna bring some stuff together. We dealing with the deceiver. So the deceiver is going to put something in your face to make you think that it's good. when it's not. You know what I'm saying?
Con.
I read on the chapter 10.
This is the book of Jeremiah, chapter 10 and verse 1. Hear ye the word which the Lord spake unto you, O house of Israel.
Mm-hmm.
Thus said the Lord, learn not the way of the heathen, and be not dismayed at the signs of heaven.
Mm-hmm.
For the heathen are dismayed at them. For the custom of the people are vain.
Is what?
Are vain.
That's
For one,
the Lord said it's all vanity, man.
vain.
It's all
Yep,
vain.
it's off of vain. Yep.
Vain. Going to get a tree, putting it in your house, decorating it, putting a star on it. They have their reasons, but it's all vanity. You know what I'm saying? Read on.
Are vain. For one cutting a tree out of the forest, the work of the hand of a workman with the Lord with the axe. They deck it with silver and gold. They fasten it with nails and with hammers, that it move not. They are upright as the palm tree, but speak not. They must need to be born,
They must need
because it must need be born, because they cannot go. Be not afraid of them, for they cannot do evil, neither also is it in them to do good.
So this is talking about the Christmas tree. We brought
Mm-hmm.
this out last week. It ain't no evil in them, and it ain't no good in them. The
Yep.
elder brought up about he know when you've been sleeping, he know when you're awake, he know when you've been bad or good, so be good for goodness sake. That tree
Come.
can't do you a damn thing, man.
Can't do nothing.
A damn thing. All this is encompassed in each other. You got the Christmas tree, the Yuletide log, the wreath, the mistletoe, all this different stuff. And then they incorporated Santa Claus and all that. We're going to touch on that in just a minute. And then
Come.
we know that the Christmas tree can't do nothing now. So when you keep
Can't
reading
do
this, for as much as there is none like unto thee. Because remember, Elder said they think they try to act like Santa Claus
Right.
is most high. So it say, for as much as there is none like unto thee, O Lord, thou art great, and thy name is great in might. Who would not fear thee, O King of nations? For to thee do it appertain, for as much as among all the wise men of the nations, and in all their kingdoms, there is none like unto thee. But they are altogether brutish and foolish. The stock is a doctrine of vanities. The whole stock of it, the Easter, the Halloween, the Christmas, all of it is a stock of vanities. Your New Year's, your Thanksgiving, Valentine's, all of it is a stock of vanities, man. That's what the Lord tells us. So we should not envy vanity, because we have that is spiritual that we have.
Come.
You know what I'm saying?
Come.
But remember, ye should know the truth, and the truth shall make you free.
Gone.
You know what I'm saying?
Come.
So let me see where I want to start at. This is how I'm gonna start this. First of all, well, I got 2-3 different ways I can come. I'm trying to see who should I start with. You know, matter of fact, I'm gonna start like this. What's the definition of the word devil?
Deceiver.
Deceiver, right?
Deceiver. Right.
We're watching this. Keep that in mind. The word devil means deceiver. We all know this, right? So check this out. This guy, all right, I'm finna go to the book of Jasher. Let's go to the book of Jasher right quick. So we keep trying to tell people that Esau is the devil that the Bible speaks of. Let's go to the book of Jasher, chapter 28, and go to verse 20. Look at Jasher, chapter 28, and verse 20. Y'all there?
Yeah.
Read that out.
Done. You want me to read it?
Yeah, read it. You know what I'm saying? Because this thing is small. I gotta get another book. I gotta get the big one.
This is the book of Jasher, chapter 28 and verse 20. And Esau was a designing and deceitful man.
He was a what?
Designing and deceitful man. One who hunted after the hearts of men.
See, I don't think they heard y'all.
One who hunted after the hearts of men.
Mm-hmm.
And inveigled
them.
Inveigled them.
That word means to persuade someone to do something. So Esau was a designing, meaning cunning, and deceitful man who hunted after the hearts of men and inveigled them, who persuaded them to do something. This is telling you Esau's character right here. So he was a what? A deceiver. So Esau is the devil that the Bible speaks of. We not making this up. Let's go to Jasher 56 and 53. Watch this. We finna pull the time up that he blatantly lied, right?
56 and 53.
Read that.
50. Oh. Okay, come on. All right, this is the book of Jasher, chapter 56, verse 53. And Esau answered, saying, Thou speakest falsely and utters lies. For I sold not anything belonging to me in all this land, as thou sayest, neither did my brother Jacob buy aught belonging to me in this land. And Esau spoke these things in order to deceive Joseph with his words. For Esau knew that Joseph was not present in those days when Esau sold all belongings to him in the land of Canaan to Jacob. And Joseph said unto Esau, Surely my father inserted these things with thee in the record of purchase, and testified the records with witnesses. And behold, it is with us in Egypt.
Read on.
And Esau answered, saying unto him, Bring the records, all that thou wilt find in the records, so will we do. And Joseph called unto Nephtali, his brother, and he said, Hasten quickly, stay not and run, I pray thee, to Egypt, and bring all the records. Hold on, what happened?
The records of purchase.
And I pray then bring all the records of the purchase, the the sealed records and the open records, and also all the first records in which all the transactions of the birthrights are written. Fetch thou, and thou shalt bring them unto us hither, that we may know from them all the words of Esau and his sons, which they spoke this day.
Oh, right there. So now, it told you Esau was lying. He's a liar, right?
Yep.
Remember, Jacob's supposed to have been the liar, right? But all the records keep showing that Esau is the liar.
Was the liar. Come.
Let's go to Joshua 47 and 26. But that we in the land of Esau, right? So of course they're gonna try to say Jacob was the liar, but the records once again show who's the liar.
47 and what, D?
47 and 26.
This is the book of Jasher, chapter 47, verse 26. And it reads, and Jacob wrote all these things in the book of purchase, and he signed it, and he testified all this with 4 faithful witnesses. And these are the words which Jacob wrote in the book, saying, the land of the Canaans, the Canaans, and all the cities of Hittites, and the Hivites, the Jebusites, the Ammonites, the Perizzites, and the Gergesites, all the 7 nations from the river of Egypt unto the river of Euphrates, and the cities of Hebron, Karith, Arab, and the caves which is in it. The whole did Jacob buy from his brothers Esau from value, for a possession and for an inheritance for his seed after him forever.
Mm-hmm.
And Jacob took the book and purchased, and the signature,
the book of purchase. It's a book of purchase.
Yeah, the book of purchase and the signature, the command and the statutes and the revealed book, and he placed them in an earthen vessel in order that they should remain for a long time, and he delivered them into the hands of his children.
Oh, right there. So we got records showing how Esau be lying. He ran his ugly ass all the way from Mount Seir,
right,
back to Canaan when his daddy was getting buried, so they can block them from burying their father.
Mm-hmm.
Lie. When the brother got the record showing that he sold everything. So this is just showing how Esau is a liar. It said he was a deceiver. We pulled out the records that he was a deceiver. You know what I'm saying?
God.
So check this out. Let's go to John chapter 8 and verse 32 again. Let's go to Christ. We ain't gotta make this stuff up.
This is the book of St. John, chapter 8, verse 32. Verse 32. 1 minute. Okay. One minute. And ye shall know the truth, and the truth shall make you free.
Read on.
They answered him, we be Abraham's seed, and were never in bondage to any man. How sayest thou ye shall be made free?
Oh, right there. This is a key point. I be trying to show people. They answered. Now this was who was this? Pharisees who came to see Christ. You know what I'm saying? I tell you in verse 3. And the scribes and the Pharisees brought unto him a woman taken, right? So I've been trying to show people that who Christ was talking to when he talked to these Pharisees was also Edomites was there. Verse 13 also says, the Pharisees therefore said unto him, thou bearest record of thyself, thy record is not true. So when Christ telling them, you should know the truth and it should make you free. And then he said, they answered him, we be Abraham's seed and were never in bondage to any man. Now we know that all of Israel done been in captivity.
Right.
Even up to that
That's right.
point. But
7 major, 7 minor.
Yeah, if you Abraham's seed and you ain't never been in bondage, then you not the seed of Jacob.
Con.
Telling them. That's what they telling him. You know what I'm saying? So Christ proceeded on with the conversation. Because they said, how sayest thou, ye shall be made free? Yahushua answered them, verily, verily, I say unto you, whosoever committeth sin is the servant of sin, right? And
right.
The servant abideth not in the house forever, but the Son abideth forever. If the Son therefore shall make you free, ye shall be free indeed. I know that ye are Abraham's seed, but ye seek to kill me because my word has no place in you. I speak that which I have seen with my father, and ye do that which ye have seen of your father. So
Con, bring that out.
Distinction.
Bring that out.
Fathers.
Bring that out.
And said unto him, Abraham is our father. They repeated again. Yahushua saith unto them, if ye were Abraham's children, ye would do the works of Abraham. What works did Abraham do? Abraham was a high priest. He kept laws, statutes, and commandments. And he say, but now ye seek to kill me, a man that has told you the truth, which I have heard of God. This did not Abraham. Ye do these deeds of your father. There he pointed out again. Your father. They said they to him. Then said they to him, we be not born of fornication. We have one father, even God. Yahushua said unto them, if God were your father, ye would love me. For I proceeded forth and came from God. Neither came I of myself, but he sent me. Why do ye not understand my speech? Even because ye cannot hear my word? Ye are of your father the devil, and the lust of your father ye would do. He was a murderer from the beginning, and abode not in the truth, because there is no truth in him. When he speaketh a lie, he speaketh of his own, for he is a liar and the father of it. Now we know not all the devils is white or so-called white or red. You got black devils, you got Chinese devils, spiritual thing. But we are telling you the head devil, the demon up under Satan himself is the Edomites. If you've been watching our classes, you will see that the Pharisees today is the fake Jews who ran off in 70 AD and started modern day Judaism with the Babylonian Talmud. These were the same people. They were right here with Christ. And he tell them, ye are your father the devil. And he was a murderer from the beginning and abode not in the truth. Who didn't abode in the truth? Cain didn't abode in the truth.
Yep.
He didn't abode in the truth. You know what I'm saying? The serpent didn't
King Nimrod.
Esau did not abode in the truth.
Right.
Esau, let me see where this at. Esau did not abode in the truth. We'll get that right quick. We already know the scripture say he
excuse me.
And two, Deke, watch this here. Watch this here. Here's a lot of things that our people miss too. Even with the word Satan in the Bible, it's the same identical word that is used for Santa. Only difference is you.
Hold on, we gonna touch that in just a minute.
Okay.
Because we finna touch that. We leave
okay.
after that.
Con. God.
Here in the book of Jasher, chapter 28 and verse 18, it says, at that time, Isaac sent his younger son Jacob to the house of Shem and Eber, and he learned the instructions of the Lord. And Jacob remained in the house of Shem and Eber for 32 years. And Esau, his brother, did not go, for he was not willing to go. And he remained in his father's house in the land of Canaan. And Esau was continually hunting in the field to bring home what he could get. So did Esau all his days. And Esau was a designing and deceitful man, one who hunted after the hearts of men and inveigled them. So instead of Esau going to learn the ways of the Lord, he went off doing Esau stuff. So when Christ is telling you he was a murderer from the beginning, didn't Esau want to murder Jacob?
Yep.
Yes. Yes.
He hated Jacob.
Yes.
So if you hate your brother, what are you? A murderer.
Murderer. That's what the scriptures say.
Before he even put his hands on Abel, he was already a murderer in his heart. So that spirit was here since the beginning. And it says, when he speak of a lie, he speak of his own, for he is a liar and the father of it. Because I tell you the truth, ye believe me not. Which of you convinces me of sin? And if I say the truth, why do ye not believe me? He that is of God hears God's words. Ye therefore hear them not, because ye are not of God. And then answered the Jews and said unto him, say we not well that thou art a Samaritan and has a devil? You see how they do.
Mm-hmm.
Christ got a devil because he's speaking the words of the Most High. But that's what they do. They flip it back on you. You know what I'm saying? Now he got, but he telling you about the devil, your father, the devil. And for all the people who think that, oh, no, I'm just a child of God. There's no children of the devil. Let's go to 1 John chapter 3 and verse 8. It's just like it's children of the Most High, it's children of Satan. But see, they don't want you to believe in the children of Satan. They don't want you to do that.
This is the book, 1 John chapter 3 and verse 8. He that committed sin is of the devil.
What did the Bible say?
He that committed sin is of the devil.
Uh-huh.
For the devil sinned from the beginning.
Mm-hmm.
For this purpose the Son of God was manifest, that he might destroy the work of the devil.
That's why they hated him. Read on.
Verse 9. Whosoever is born of God do not commit sin, for his seed remain in him. Mm-hmm. and he cannot sin because he is born of God.
You know?
And this the children of God are manifest, and the children of the devil, whosoever do not righteousness is not of God, neither he that love not his brother. For this is the message that ye heard from the beginning, that we shall love one another.
He read.
Not as Cain, who was of that wicked one.
See, that's the thing. He was of that wicked one, that spirit. That
God.
spirit.
God.
Right.
The spirit of God is manifested in the ones that do the will of the Father. So the spirit of Satan is manifested in the ones that do the will of the devil. So if we gonna follow Christ, we put on Christ, we follow God. You put on the devil, you follow Satan. You know what I'm saying? And that's not saying that Satan is equivalent to the most. Matter of fact, let me break it down like this. The Most High is up here. This battle is between Yahushua and Lucifer. So if you're going to do the will of the Father, you on team Yahushua. You going to do the will of Satan, you on the team of Lucifer. Because it's between the two brothers anyway. It ain't that Satan versus the Most High. Christ was manifest to destroy the works of the devil. So it's between Yahushua and Satan. You know what I'm saying? So you either the child of the Most High up under Yahushua, or you're the child of the goddamn devil. And that's what this boiled down to. So it's not as Cain, who was of that wicked one and slew his brother, therefore slew he him, because his own works were evil and his brothers was righteous. Marvel not, my brother, if the world hates you. We know that we have passed from death unto life because we love the brother. He that loveth not his brother abideth in death. Whosoever hateth his brother is a murderer. And ye know that no murderer has eternal life abide in him. So that's why Christ said, he said, if you was of the God, you will love me. Even with my faults. Because even Christ said, Lord, forgive them because they know not what they do. So if I'm going off, you still gonna love me, but you trying to kill me. You trying to kill me because of my words. But which one of you convinces me of sin? Which one of y'all can say that I committed sin? And a lot is going on in Israel right now. You got brothers ready to condemn brothers, but you can't convince them of sin. You can't for a law that they broke. That's what Christ said when he said, if you was of God, you would love me. You wouldn't try to kill me. But that spirit of the wicked one is still thriving. To where, brother, I want to see that nigga get put to death, acting like Jesse Jackson when Obama got elected. Can't stand him. Well, that's that spirit, bro.
But when the Edomites got a hold of his ass, he came back on camera crying with tears in his eyes.
Yeah, yep. You thought that mic. You thought the mic was off.
Yeah.
And then on top of that, he was running for the president. They told him, "No, you gonna drop out the race."
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, and then now Obama came. You hate on Obama. You know what I'm saying? Like, man, that nigga. But you didn't know he was not one of us.
That's
he didn't
right.
know that.
You didn't stand a chance.
Right.
Going against him, he was already propped up.
Right.
Let's go to Isaiah 14. What we doing is showing that the devil is a physical person.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? That's what we doing through the scriptures. And watch this. Isaiah chapter 14. Isaiah chapter 14. And verse 10.
This is the book of Isaiah, chapter 14, verse 10.
Mm-hmm.
All they shall speak and say unto thee, art thou also become weak as we? Art thou become like unto us? Thy pomp is brought down to the grave.
Pride.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
And the noise of thy vows, the worms is spread under thee, and the worms cover thee. How art thou fallen from heaven, O Lucifer, son of the morning?
Read on.
Keep on.
Yes, sir.
How art thou cut down to the ground, which didst weaken the nations? For thou hast said in thy heart, I will ascend into heaven, and I will exalt my throne above the stars of Yahweh. I will sit also upon the mount of the congregation in the side of the north. I will ascend above the heights of the clouds. I will be like the Most High.
Mm.
The goddamn devil is a lie.
God, for real.
From the
Read
beginning,
on,
he
man.
was a lie, motherfucker.
Read
Oh,
on.
Shalak it. Oh, read on.
God.
Yet thou shalt be brought down to hell, to the side of the pit. They that see thee shall narrowly look upon thee and consider thee. Shalaki. And consider thee, saying,
What do you
is
say?
this the man?
Is this the who?
Is this the man?
Is this the who?
The man
Uh-huh.
that made the earth to tremble, that did shake kingdoms,
Read on.
that made the world as a wilderness and destroyed the cities thereof, that opened not the house of his prisoners,
Come on.
all the kings of the nations, even all of them, lie in glory, every one in his own house.
Mm-hmm.
But thou art cast out of thy grave like an abominable branch,
Mm-hmm.
and as the remnant of those that are slain, thrust through with a sword, that go down in the stone of the pit as a carcass trodden under feet.
Hold right there. So we read all that. Matter of fact, jump to 21. Jump to 21 right quick.
Verse 21. Prepare slaughter for his children. Prepare slaughter for his children,
Mm-hmm.
for the iniquities of their fathers, that they do not rise, nor possess the lands, nor fill the faces of the world with cities.
Uh-huh.
For I will rise up against them, said the Lord of hosts, and cut off from Babylon the name and remnant and son and nephew, said the Lord.
Say who?
I will also make
Stop right there. Say
okay.
who? Say
Said
who?
the Lord. Said the Lord.
What we showing is Lucifer, Satan, Lucifer, the devil is a man. Is a man.
Khan.
And he has children.
Khan.
And nephews and sons. This is a man we talking about.
Yes.
The deceiver. The spirit comes from Satan, that old serpent. But he got children too. Just like the Most High sent Yahweh here, and he got children. You gotta recognize the real. To become free, you have to accept the truth. So this man has been trying to tell us the whole goddamn time without telling us who he is. Watch this. Let's see here. All right. I know my brothers on here know what this is, but for anybody who may not know, if I can see here, this is what you call the unity. Can y'all see that?
Khan.
Khan.
The University of Duke Blue Devils. The University of Duke Blue Devils, right?
Khan.
Can we go to the book of Genesis?
Already there. I'm looking for it right now.
Start at verse 1 for me.
Okay, but what chapter?
Chapter 36.
36. All right. Verse 1. All right. This is the book of Genesis, chapter 36, verse 1. Now these are the generations of the devil. I mean Esau.
Now you could.
Who is Edom? Esau took his wife of the daughter of Canaan, Adah, the daughter of Elum, the Hittite.
Oh, we ain't got
And
to read all them names. Doc. Jump
okay,
down, read verse 8.
verse 8. Thus dwelt Esau in Mount Seir. Esau is Edom.
Now
And these are the generations of Esau.
Now drop
The
down to
father,
verse 16,
verse 16,
18.
18. Dang, I can't get 16.
Go ahead.
All
Hell,
right,
I
all right.
didn't even let you finish. I didn't even let you finish 9. Salakia.
Okay, these are the generations of Esau, the father of the Edomites in Mount Seir.
So he's
Verse
pointing out
16.
Esau, the father of the Edomites, Edom
Fine.
in Mount Seir. Can't get no clearer than this. All right.
Verse 16. Duke Korah.
Oh, you can start at 15. I missed that.
Okay, all right. These were dukes of the son of Esau, the sons of Eliphaz, the firstborn son of Esau, Duke Teman, Duke Omar, Duke Zepho, oh praise, and Duke Kenaz.
Now drop down to verse 19 for me.
Verse 19. These are the sons of Esau, who is Edom, and these are their dukes.
All right. That's what we wanted right there, right?
Mm-hmm.
We wanted to know about the dukes. The dukes come from Esau, the Edomites of the land of Edom and Mount Seir. So we know what the duke mean, right?
God.
So let's get the blue part. The blue.
Hey, and can't forget Duke Wellington down over there in Britain.
Hey, did he read the whole the verse 16?
Now we skipped on since it's the same thing.
Okay.
It's the same thing.
Because he was saying Amalekite. Amalekite is, you know what I'm saying, the fake Jews over there. They call themselves dukes too.
Yeah, all of them is Duke.
Yeah.
Come on.
Yo, now I'm finna show you about the blue.
Okay.
Blue.
Okay.
Can y'all see that right there?
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Yeah,
Our emblem.
Nah. You can't
Now
see
the
it.
wording is up.
Can you see that?
Yes.
All right. This is where they get the blue part from. If anybody watching, have you ever heard of the Blue Bloods? The Blue Bloods. That is, we're gonna get that part. I'm just typing this message right quick. Let's see here. All right. The word Blue Bloods is a literal translation of the Spanish Sangre Azul. This was the designation attributed to some of the oldest and proudest families of Castile, who claimed never to have intermarried with Moors, Jews, or other races. Their expression probably originated in the blueness of the veins of the people of fair complexion as compared with those of dark skin. That was certainly the understanding in the 19th century, and there seems little reason to doubt it. In 1834, the Anglo-Irish children's writer Maria Edgewood published a novel entitled Helen, which reiterated that opinion. Someone from Spain of high rank and birth of Sangre Azul, the blue blood. These days, there are fewer people of noble birth who make a point of maintaining a fair complexion in order to display their rank. We are more likely to be apparent blue blood in the extremities of those suffering from the poor circulation conditions of Renaud. Basically, when they goddamn me sit up here, back if you watch them shows, the old shows, and the royal shows, and the fairer or the whiter they were, they loved it because that to them they're more pure. Because they like today in America, they're pushing interracial. That's why it ain't all that pure stuff, pale skin stuff. So, but you notice it say that in Spain, the ones that didn't intermix with the Jews or the Moors, meaning because we ruled in Spain at that time. So in the 1400s, when they started getting it back during the
Renaissance
era, they took those families that were still so-called pure and called them blue bloods. So now we understanding that dukes are royalty in the world of Edom, right? So duke, blue-blooded devils, deceivers. The duke, meaning the higher ranking Edomites of stature, are deceivers. Because if they have a longer history of knowing who the hell they are, that means they have a longer history of deceiving the whole world.
To deceive the whole world.
So hence the Duke Blue Devils. Why would you call yourself a devil? First of all, somebody got to understand about the Dukes. We understand about the Dukes. We understand who they are. And we also understand that Esau is the goddamn devil.
God.
That's why I say they put it right in your face.
Your face, yep.
Also, Dick, if you go back there, we ain't got to go back there, but I'm just saying, if you take your mind back to John 8:44, where he said, "You are of your father, the devil. He was a liar from the beginning, right? And by not in the truth." Watch this here. That so-called priest was not priest. He was one of them Rabbi Levy people, and he came on there on a show, and he was he's breaking it down, talking about how there was black Jews and how the Khazarians came about, right? But here's the thing about it. He brought up one of the families of the Dukes, like, you know what I'm saying? And come to find out, when Deacon Sakari brought out the names of that family, come to find out they wasn't nothing but the goddamn devil that the Bible speaks of. They was Edomites. They was Edomites, and this dude sit up there and just straight lied like his father do. That's how we know they the children of the devil.
Matter of fact, I'm glad you just said that, Elder. Get Jeremiah 16:19. We ain't got to make this stuff up. This is our records we going to of our God telling us this stuff. This is the only way. When they tell you the truth, you should know the truth and it should make you free. This is the only way we even really know what's going on. Because everybody else in a daze, they don't. The devil, he's a spirit. He's a Christmas. This is Jesus' birthday and all this different crap.
God. And it ain't written nowhere.
Nowhere.
This is the book of Jeremiah, chapter 16 and verse 17 or 18?
19.
19. Shalak it. Verse 19. O Lord, my strength and my fortress and my refuge in the days of affliction, the Gentiles shall come unto thee from the end of the earth and shall say, surely our fathers have inherited lies, vanity, and things wherein there is no profit. Shall a man make gods unto himself, and they are no gods?
Come on, man. Stop it. Stop it. Stop it. Stop it. Stop it. They didn't inherit them goddamn lies and spreading them goddamn lies to everybody else.
God,
They tell you,
God,
they come from ends of earth and say, our fathers have inherited lies. Why did they
God,
inherit lies? Because they're liars. They are liars,
God.
man. And the father is the father of lies, and they are liars too. They come out of the where is scripture at? They come out the womb speaking lies.
Oh, that's a Psalms.
We good. We got it. We got it. We got it. Give me Psalms 58 and 3.
Connect.
Look, they the ones came up with a little white lie. They the one came up with that a little white lie.
That's all they do.
when they read.
Mhm.
Yeah.
This is the book of Psalms, chapter 58, verse 3. The wicked are
Go ahead. Al.
okay. The wicked are estranged from the womb. They go astray as soon as they be born, speaking lies.
You want what?
Speaking lies.
Speaking what?
Speaking lies.
Soon as they come out the womb, man. We not making this up. It say, read it again. Now, read it because they might think we making this up. Read that again.
This is the
Elder, read it.
Hello?
they go
Oh,
astray.
read it again. Knock your stuff froze up.
This is the book of Psalms, chapter 58, verse 3. The wicked are estranged from the womb. They go astray as soon as they be born, speaking lies.
Speaking lies, man. You see the common theme. So it say the wicked are estranged from the womb, right? Give me Job 9 and 24, so we can piece this thing together. Because they might think we're making this up.
You know, they also might say, well, that didn't say that Esau was wicked.
That's what we finna get around to.
God, that deep.
That's what we finna get around to. We finna
Job
line this
24.
thing up. Read that. Read that.
You there, Rock?
He froze up.
Oh, okay.
Read that out.
Job 9 and 24. This is the book of Job, verse 9, verse 24. The earth is given into the hands of the wicked. He covered the faces of the judges thereof. Is not, if not, where? And who is he?
If the earth is given to the hands of the wicked, right? Malachi. Let's go to Malachi.
I'm already there. I'm already there.
Hello?
1 and 4. 1 and 4.
Start at 2.
Start at 2. This is the book of Malachi, chapter 1, verse 2. I have loved you, saith the Lord. Yet ye say, wherein hast thou loved us? Was not Esau Jacob's brother, said the Lord? Yet I loved Jacob, and I hated Esau, and laid his mountains and his heritage waste for the dragons of the wilderness.
Mm-hmm.
Whereas Edom said, we are impoverished, but we will return and build the desolate places. Thus said the Lord of hosts, they shall build, but I will throw down, and they shall call them, the Edomites, the border of wickedness. And the people, huh?
What the Lord called them?
The border of wickedness.
Uh-huh.
And the people against whom the Lord had indignation forever.
How long?
Forever.
So we have pinpointed that Esau is the border of wickedness, right?
Right.
And the earth has been given into the hands of the wicked, right?
Con.
So the wicked starts where? If we know it's a lot of wicked people on the earth, but Esau is the border of the wickedness. So
If,
it kind of goes from there.
if not, who is it?
Who is it then? The Arab man? Chinese man? Who they chasing out?
You got some of them people that say no, it's not him. It's so and so. It's the Ishmaelites. It's the this. How can you be two nations?
What did the Bible say?
The Bible says that Esau is the border of wickedness.
Wickedness. Yep.
Matter of fact, let me go back. Let me see. Let me go back, fellas.
The devil is a lie over here. He had my thing buffering. I couldn't hear y'all or nothing. It knocked me out.
It happens.
That truth coming out.
Oh yeah. We messing their father up right now. We messing their father up. They don't like that.
Well,
they don't like that at all.
Where they need to begin to like it.
Say in the NLT, it say Esau's descendants in Edom may say, "We have been shattered, but we will rebuild the ruins." But the Lord of Heaven's armies replied, "They may try to rebuild, but I will demolish them again. Their country will be known as the land of wickedness, and their people will be called the people with whom the Lord is forever angry." So this is what the Bible says.
God.
This is what the Bible says. So it ain't no way of getting around that. Matter of fact, let me back that with Revelations 2 and 9. Revelations 2 and 9, because we know it's a few branches of Edom that's spurring out Judaism to Christianity to Islam. Yeah, they the Lutheran to Protestant to Jehovah's Witness to Mormons to Orthodox to unorthodox to all these different tentacles, of they wicked land.
God.
Read that out.
Right. This is the book of Revelation, chapter 2, verse 9. I know thy works and tribulation and poverty, but thou art rich.
Uh-huh.
And I know the blasphemy
of
them. I know the lies, the blasphemy of them which say they are Jews and are not, but are the synagogue of Satan.
What are they?
The synagogue of Satan.
But wouldn't the synagogue of Satan be sitting in the land of wickedness?
God.
I can't see the land of wickedness over here and then the synagogue of Satan way over here. They gotta go together. They spurred out together. Christianity and Judaism spurred out at the same time, so they gotta go together. What 3 and 9 say, y'all?
3 and 9 says of Revelations, he says, "Behold, I will make them of the synagogue of Satan, which say they are Jews and are not, but do lie. Behold, I will make them come and worship before thy feet, and to know that I have loved you.
Now he loved everybody.
I have loved you.
Mm. And what he said, and none else in another scripture, and none else. You know what I'm saying? Let's get one more before we move on to
Hey,
where go ahead.
let me throw a little bit on this here. Now he said when he gonna make them come and bow at our feet. Y'all keep on putting all them gifts up under that tree, bowing to that tree, and you watch what's gonna happen to you. Go ahead, D.
Give me first Maccabees chapter 3 and verse 48. Because remember, Job 9 and 24 say, if not, now he say he covered up the faces of the judges there. If not, who is he?
Yep.
Let's get some proof that he covered up the faces. Anybody who's been in this truth know how he covered up the face of the judges thereof. If not, where and who is he? Where he is in the land of wickedness.
Yep.
Who he is Esau. How he did it? Let's
That's
read
second
it.
Maccabee, right?
First Maccabees.
First Maccabees.
Chapter 3 and verse 48.
3 and 40. Okay, got it. 3 and 47.
48.
48.
Yes, sir.
Okay, yeah. 48. It says First Maccabees chapter 3 verse 48, and laid open the book of the law, wherein the heathens had sought to paint their likeness of their images.
What did they do?
Paint the likeness of their images. They brought also the priest's garment, and the first fruit, and the tithes, and the Nazarites. They stirred up who had accomplished their days. Then cried they with a loud voice toward heaven, saying, what shall we do with these? And whether shall we carry them away? For they sanctuary is trodden down and profane, and they priests are in heaviness and brought low. And
that's
lo, the heathens assemble.
That's all I want on that.
Okay.
Now give me Wisdom of Solomon, chapter 14 and verse 14. Because this is how it said, where and who is he? How did he cover up the faces of the judges? Wash them. He whitewashed the faces of the judges of the earth. That's why when these Bibles today, they got white Jesus, white Moses, white this, but we can go get the Russian icon book and show that the images were of us. And we can go through our history and see different artifacts and things, see the pictures on the wall of the pyramids of us.
God.
Even to Babylon, Samaria, the Byzantine era, you're going to see us. But these people whitewash our images. That's how they cover up the faces of the judges thereof. Read this out.
This is the book of Wisdom of Solomon, chapter 14, verse 14. For by the vainglory of men they entered into the world, and therefore shall they come shortly to an end.
That thing that entered into the world, that was idolatry. And that's what this whole class is leading up to about Christmas. Idolatry, pagan worship, worshiping other gods and deities. By they entered into the world for their vain glory. That's why I say all this stuff is vanity of vanities. Read on out.
Verse 15. For a father afflicted with untimely mourning when he had made an image of his child, soon taken away, now honored him as a god,
That's Cedric
which
Borgia.
was then,
This is
huh?
where we get the. I said this is Cedric Borgia. This is where we get the
Oh,
white
con,
picture of Jesus today. Read on.
which was then a dead man.
A dead man because he died of syphilis because he was a homosexual. You can check that out on that show called The Borgias. That's on
The
show.
bullshit.
Con,
You know what I'm saying?
con,
This is a real
con.
person. That's why I say he was a dead man. His father was Pope Alexander VI of the Borgia family, Borgia family, and he was Caesar Borgia. And when he died, his father took his picture. And matter of fact, he was Christ, Jesus, and his sister was Mary. Yeah. So his sister image is what they use for Mary.
Con. And I'm gonna start back at 15. For a father afflicted with untimely mourning, when he had made an image of his child, soon taken away, now honored him as a god, which was then a dead man, and delivered to those that were under him ceremonies and sacrifices.
Christmas,
Thus,
and Easters.
yep.
Read on.
Thus, in process of time, an ungodly custom, grown strong, was kept as a law.
As a what?
As a law,
Mm.
which Christmas is.
Yeah.
They
pretty
shut
much.
down everything for that thing, man.
Yeah. You get a day off for Christmas. You get
Huh.
a day off. You get a day off for New Year's. You get a day off for their wicked holidays.
Con. Engraven images were worshipped by the commandments of kings, whom men could not honor in presence because they dwelt far off. They took the counterfeit.
What?
Yeah.
Hold up. That's significant.
Yes.
They cover up the faces of the judges thereof. How? With counterfeits.
Yeah.
It's telling you they took the counterfeits of his visits.
Hey, that's real talk right there.
Yep, counterfeit.
That's real talk. Now, because it's finna go on and break that face down, the faces. Watch this here.
Start back at 17.
Yeah. Whom men could not honor in presence because they dwelt far off, meaning where we was talking about earlier, where the black face and all this stuff, they still honor this stuff, Pete and all them there, far off. But we over here worshiping this crap. Okay? And then it goes on and says, because they dwelt far off, they took the counterfeit of his visage, meaning his face. Con? And then says, from far, and made an express image of a king whom they honored, to the end that by this their forwardness they might flatter him that was absent, as if he were present.
They ignorant.
Also, the singular diligence of the artificer did help to set forward the ignorant to more superstition. For he,
Keep reading, because I'm finna tell you something. Keep reading, boy.
For he, what's that? virtue,
peradventure,
willing venture, okay, willing to place one in authority,
willing to
forced
please.
all, huh?
It say willing to please one in authority.
Yeah, willing to please one in authority, forced all his skills to make the reason
Resemblance.
resemblance of the beast fashion. And so
Hold
the
on, right there.
multitude,
Hold on.
okay,
So it say also the singular diligence of the artificer did help to set the forward of the ignorant to more superstition, meaning the artist did such a good job that it helped set the ignorance. So if you ever watch a video, like if you watch House of David, when they go into these places, like they went to Israel and they went into one of the churches, all they have is artwork and statues in the Catholic Church because they trying to captivate the people by the paintings and by the works of the artist more than anything. That's why Michelangelo and Leonardo da Vinci are so popular, because Leonardo painted the Last Supper. Leonardo painted the Mona Lisa. Leonardo painted Jesus. You know what I'm saying? He painted Cesar Borgia. And it said because he did such a good job that it helped set forward the ignorance to more superstition. For he, peradventure, willing to please one in authority. Who was they willing to please? The Pope, because they had contests with these artists during the Renaissance era of who can do the best work. So they was in the contest of who can please the one in authority. Forced all his skill to make the resemblance of the best fashion. And so the multitude, allured by the grace of the work, took him now for a god, which a little before was but honored as a man. This is what our people doing right now. The Northern Kingdom too. They take these statues and these fools and honor them as gods. That's why they got in little altars, little groves and altars and stuff, putting food out there. This is the same crap that they were doing for thousands of years. They're still doing it today. That's why they rubbing on statues and praying in front of stone statues and rubbing that. Man, stop it. Because it's superstition, man. It's superstition. And this is how they covered up the faces of the judges thereof. With their superstition, with their paintings, with their statues, because that's what, how many of us have seen where the people was trying to hold up the damn statue from getting wet or the idol from getting wet? That's foolishness. They need to be born because they can't do nothing for you. They need you to move it. If you have to move your God, then how much of a God is it?
God.
You know what I'm saying? And that's what it's talking about. So who covered up the faces of the judges there? Well, I don't see no Chinese Jesus. I only see an Edomite Jesus.
God.
So who father inherited the lies? You know what I'm saying? They're the one pushing the lies. And one of the main lies is about Christmas, right? It's Jesus.
Right.
Santa Claus coming to town. Santa Claus is coming to town. You know what I'm saying? You know when you go away. You know when you've been bad or good, so be good for goodness sake. Right?
Right.
And what they call him, Santa Claus, right?
Yeah. Why this? It's Christ's, quote unquote, Christ's birthday, right?
Yeah.
But they celebrating the hell out of Santa Claus. Come on, bro. Come on, man. Just throw the stuff up in our face and we go for it.
Because so we know his name Santa Claus. And what you were saying about the word Santa,
I was saying, like, the word Santa and Satan is the same identical word. But the difference is that the T and the N is moved around. But it's Santa or Satan. I don't care how you look at it.
That's
It's
right.
the same identical word. And people can't sit up and see that all these line Edomites did was took a word to make you worship Satan in the form of Santa Claus. Because I'm gonna take, look, this is how big the lie is. You got a big old fat Edomite coming down your chimney, flying through the air with reindeers that they go and shoot and hunt and can't fly away from your bullets. Come on, man. Give me a break. Give me a break.
Because if anybody know about Christmas, this modern day Christmas ain't got a damn thing to do with the real Christmas.
Sure ain't.
You know what I'm saying?
Sure ain't.
You can thank Charles Dickens and Coca-Cola for changing what Christmas was. You can thank them with the Christmas story from Charles Dickens, and Coca-Cola came up with ads showing this new Santa Claus with the reindeer. But we gonna show you that they ain't what you think it was.
God.
Hold up, I'm trying to pull up something right quick. We're gonna show you that is not what you think it really was. Now watch this. Look at this right here. I ain't even read it all the way. Hold up. All right, while we looking that up, Santa, right? First of all, no, this is what I wanted right here. I'm finna show y'all this right here. Now, somebody got to explain this to me. You know, we not the smartest if you let other people tell us. So we need them to explain this to me. So if Christmas, what? Christmas was not. Hold on. No, that's the wrong one. That ain't what I want. It's not what I want. So we'll start with this. Satan Claus, right? Satan Claus is what they should call him. Pull this up. Push all these dang on buttons. All right, here we go. Ta-da. So can y'all see that?
I'm in the restroom.
Y'all see that?
The devil.
It says word old Nick. Somebody got some background actually. Sound like some water. The word old Nick. What it mean, Elder?
I can't see it, D.
It means devil.
It's too small. Can you enlarge it a little bit?
I don't know how. Well, you can Google it. It means the devil. Old American English, noun, informal, the devil, Satan.
Wow. The devil, Satan.
Wow.
The deceiver.
So
what does the term old Nick means? The devil.
And up under that, it say the devil, then it say Satan. So when you up on the housetop, click, 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 down through the chimney goes
Satan.
The devil.
Boy, if not him, then who is? Boy, look here. Boy, look here.
Bro,
Look here,
we can't
man.
make this up.
We can't make this stuff up, bro. Can't make it up.
So check this out. Let's see what our big brother Christ said. Our big brother Christ said this. Somebody get John chapter 10 and verse 1. The book of John chapter 10 and verse 1.
You got it, officer?
Yes, I'm there.
Go for it.
This is the book of St. John, chapter 10, verse 1. Verily, verily, I say unto you, he that enter not by the door into the sheepfold, but climbs up some other way, the same is a thief and a robber.
He a what?
A thief and a robber.
The
But-
Lord said he's a thief and a robber. So they telling you Santa Claus, Satan, is coming down to give you gifts, right?
Mhm.
But if it's the devil, it's a Satan, he coming to steal something.
Yep.
He ain't coming to give you nothing. That's what Christ telling you. Y'all can buy that if you want to, thinking that a fat white man gonna come down the chimney to bring you some gifts. He not coming to do none of that. It's the devil coming to steal your soul. Because when you doing this right here, when you doing this type of stuff, all you doing, Elder, get Leviticus 18 and 21 from me.
All right. Let me say this too. Let me say this too, D.
On that, Stephen.
Keep reading.
Hold up, D. Hold up. I need you said something. You said for him to come down your chimney to bring gifts, right? He not bringing gifts, but he's bringing what? He coming to kill, steal, and destroy, right?
Mm-hmm.
Because he's the goddamn devil that the Bible speak of. But watch this here. Read that again, Officer Stephen, because before he can get up, before he can come down, he got to do something. Read that again.
This is the book of St. John, chapter 10, verse 1. Verily, verily, I say unto you, he that enter not by the door into the sheepfold,
Read.
but climb up.
He do
some
what?
other- climb up
The Bible ain't missing. It say he climbs up. Read on.
some other way,
Uh-huh.
the same is a thief and a robber.
So how do Satan claws get on top of your house?
He
Damn,
climbed.
no reindeer.
Damn sure ain't right there. With no red nose.
Yeah, that's out of here.
Yeah.
That's out.
That's so far from what those things really are. Those is not no reindeer, but Santa Claus is doing. Matter of fact, god dang me.
Leviticus?
Yeah, Leviticus. Well, I'm finna show you what those are.
Go ahead.
Don't get that from
Leviticus 11 and what?
18 and 21.
18 and 21. Shalaki. 18. This is the book of Leviticus, chapter 18, verse 21. And thou shalt not let any of thy seed pass through the fire to Moloch. Neither shalt thou profane the name of thy God. I am the Lord.
And that's what that's going into. That you should not make your children pass through the fire of Moloch. You know what I'm saying? That's what you're doing when you're doing Christmas. And we're going to show you how goddamn devilish this shit is. Salakia, man. Y'all should see the stuff that I'm looking at right now. I'm going to put it up on the screen. you can know that this is the devil we dealing with, man. People don't want to believe. See, this they want to look at this type of stuff and see what did they put in front of a fat white man, right?
Yeah,
job,
a fat
white,
pink man.
fat pink man. Where is it? Look at this right here.
As Esau baby boy.
This is what they put in front of us first and foremost. The one on the right. Oh, look at him. Red, but he got the right colors on, right? That's their colors.
Right.
Red and white. So then, but this is the truth. That's made up. That was made up. This is the truth.
God.
Y'all see that? I'm trying to make it bigger.
God.
Look at this guy.
That's actually over in the Netherlands, right?
Yeah. Krampus and the Perchten Parade. This is what they do for Christmas. This is demons, man.
Mm-hmm.
This is the reindeer. This is where they got the reindeer from.
Wow.
Look. Is that not devils?
Wow.
Devils.
This is what they celebrate. Like you said, they brought the counterfeit over here. This is the authentic. They brought the counterfeit. That looked like Halloween shit.
Sure do.
What is this? And who does
Winter
this?
Sources.
This is their 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. This is where they got their reindeer from.
And then
So
and they got Baphomets. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. But this is what Edomites sit up here and do for their holidays. They just watered it down for the people over here. And then the origin story, let me see where that's at. So that's the devil. Don't that look like the devil's serpents? I mean, the devil's seed?
God.
So then that was Krampus, right? The white dude is old Nick, the devil. Those demons is Krampus. And they say Krampus is a horned anthropomorphic figure in the Central and Eastern Apolline folklore of Europe, who during the Advent season scares children who have misbehaved, assisting St. Nicholas or Santa Claus or Satan. The pair visit children on the night of 6 December, with St. Nicholas rewarding the well-behaved children with modest gifts such as oranges, dried fruit, walnuts, and chocolates, while the badly behaved ones only receive punishment from Krampus with birch rods. Krampus Day itself, on the other hand, is on the 5th of December. In general, Santa Claus isn't tradition in the Apolline region, and instead of him, it's Christ's child that comes on the 24th of December to give presents. See, they got all types of shit going on. Now it's Christ's child on the 24th of December. The origin of the figure is unclear. Some folklorists have postulated it as having a pre-Christian origin. Now, this is of the devil, man.
That's all it's of.
This is of the devil, period. So you got Saint Nick and you got Krampus. Now, this is what they turned Krampus into in the Netherlands. This is where you get the Black Pete from. So instead of it being Krampus, hey, because that's scary, you gonna turn him into Black Pete, which is racist. So Black Pete now becomes a black man in which all the goddamn Edomites is putting on blackface, imitated. Look at this. Y'all see this?
Yeah.
sir. They putting black paint on their face.
They are.
They
They
are.
are.
Some of them is actually
now
putting
instead of-
black shoe polish on their face.
Yeah. So now instead of it being Saint Nicholas and Krampus, it's Saint Nicholas and Black Pete.
Black Pete.
And now Black Pete is the one that's gonna whoop your ass. The black man gonna come whoop your ass when you misbehave. You know what I'm saying? These
And you
people-
see how they try to make it like we the goddamn beast of the earth. You know what I'm saying? And that's the reason why everybody that got hemmed up, there was a movie star, a big person in Congress or something like that, got caught doing blackface. That's the reason why they brushed all it up under the rug, because they feel like it's okay for them to do this stuff. We're just having fun. It's our Christmas way, you know, and all this, man. These are the goddamn devils that the Bible speaks of, bro.
Con.
That's why we know that the earth is given into the hands of the wicked, and it's Esau, because Esau get to run around doing this type of shit.
Yes.
He get to run around, goddamn me, putting on blackface and not giving a damn. Not giving a damn about what's going on around here. So, yeah, this is the stuff that's going on, man. A lot of people running around here celebrating this garbage as if it's something good. This is crap.
This crap, yeah. Con.
It's fundamental vanity.
Mm-hmm.
Vanities, and it's not gonna get you nowhere. It's only make our children pass through the fire of Malak. That's all we do. You know what I'm saying? Give me what's that? Amos. Give me Amos chapter 5 and verse 21.
It's the book of Amos, chapter 5, verse 21. I despise your feast days, and I will not smell your solemn assemblies.
Read on.
Though ye offer me burnt offerings and your meat offerings, I will not accept them, neither will I regard the peace offering. I will not accept them, neither will I Shalaki, the peace offering of your fat beasts. Take thou away from me the noise of thy songs, for I will not hear the melody of thy vows.
Go ahead.
Go ahead. Oh, but let judgment run down as water, and righteousness as a mighty stream. Have ye offered unto me a sacrifice?
That's how we go.
Okay.
So yeah, man, he ain't hearing none of this stuff.
None of it.
Because there's nothing that he told us to do to worship him. So it's vanity of vanities. They are worshiping other gods. They're worshiping other deities. And we're breaking it down piece by piece, showing you how bad celebrating Christmas really is, all the way around the board. It ain't one piece of this thing that's right. You know what I'm saying? Give me Deuteronomy chapter 7 and verse 25. Got couple more scriptures. Deuteronomy chapter 7 and verse 25. So while we running around here, Christmas tree up, Christmas gift up, Christmas lights, wreath, kissing under the mistletoe. Read that out.
You got it? Go ahead.
Okay. This is the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 7, verse 25. The graven image of their God shall ye burn with fire. Thou shalt not desire the silver or gold that is on them, nor take it unto thee, lest thou be snared therein. For it is an abominable, abomination,
Abomination.
Abomination.
abomination to the Lord thy God.
So he said, don't bring no graven images into your home. Don't have
God.
me. I just was by a Issachar house yesterday. Mom got the white Jesus in a little box sitting in front of their house. Man, that's garbage, man. What is these people thinking that it's doing for them? Like, seriously, literally, what the do you think it's going to do for you? What is a goddamn statue made by hands going to do for you by putting it in a goddamn box in front of your house and putting some food in front of it? What the hell is he going to do?
Bro, it get worse than that with them goddamn beads and stuff they be dealing with and shit, man. All that. No, this is the Santa Maria or whatever they be calling that stuff, and wearing it around their neck like it's gonna save them. Man, look, these people need to let go of the graven images, bro. And he telling them, just like he told Saul, go kill everything. Don't let nothing live. No roaches, no rats, nothing. Don't let nothing live. Okay? It's the same thing he just said in that scripture right there. Don't take the silver and gold off of it and keep it for yourself. Don't bring the, because it's already cursed, bro.
He said,
Right.
burn it. Burn
Kill
it.
everything. Destroy it all.
He said in verse 26, neither shalt thou bring an abomination into thine house, lest thou be a cursed thing like it. But thou shalt utterly and thou shalt utterly abhor it, for it is a cursed thing. That Christmas tree is a curse.
It's a curse.
Gone.
It's a cursed thing.
Gone.
That Christmas wreath is a curse.
Gone.
All the things associated with this wicked holiday is a curse. It's vanity. And you're not going to get nothing from it, man. Santa Claus, accursed. It's about the devil. They literally got people worshiping Satan, and they don't even know they worshiping Satan.
Don't even know they worshiping it. They think it's a beautiful thing, or their main beauty behind it is, oh, it's only for the children. The devil has always given something to the children. McDonald's, the #1 devil food restaurant on the planet. What do they give? How do they get the parents to come and be part of McDonald's and spend their money at McDonald's? They get the heart of the children. Am I right? Give them a little toy. The kids don't even eat the food. All they want is the toy. It's Babylon.
Our fathers
Hold thou
haven't
Babylon, have thou fallen.
Babylon. Give me Deuteronomy chapter 32 and verse 17.
Deuteronomy chapter 32, verse 17.
Start at 16.
Start at 16. This is the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 32, verse 16. They provoked him to jealousy with strange gods. With abomination provoked they him to anger. They sacrifice unto devils, not to God whom they knew not, to know gods that came to new gods, right? To new gods that came newly up from your family. From your fathers. Fear not.
Whom your fathers feared not.
Right. Of the rock that begot thee, thou art unmindful and hast forgotten Yahweh that formed thee. And when the Lord saw it, he abhorred them because of the provoking of his sons and of his daughters. And he said, I will hide my face from them. I will see that their end shall be, for they are a very forward generation, children, in whom is no faith.
That's this
Oh,
generation now. That's this
boy,
generation now. Ain't no faith. Read on up.
they have moved me to jealousy with that which is not Yahweh. They have provoked me to anger with their vanity, and I will move them to jealousy with those which are not a people. I will provoke them to anger with a foolish nation.
Read on.
For a fire is kindled in mine anger, and shall burn unto the lowest hell, and shall consume the earth with her increase, and set on fire the foundation of the mountains. I
Ooh.
will,
Uh-huh.
read them. I will heap mischief upon them. I will spin mine arrow upon them. They shall be burnt with hunger and devoured with burning heat and with bitter destruction. I will also send the teeth of beasts upon them with a passion of serpents of
Poison.
the dust.
With the poison of serpents of the dust.
Yeah, poison, Shalaki. I said passion. Verse 25. The sword without, the terror within, shall destroy both the young man and the virgin, the suckling also with the man of gray hairs.
Last one.
I said, I would scatter them into corners. I would make the remembrance of them to cease from among men.
Because we want to continually worship and serve other gods.
Mm.
Our fathers did not fear and did not know. And we're trying to break our people up again to tell them the same thing. Come out of her, my people. Come back to the one true living God. Keep the law, statutes, and commandments, man. Put on Christ, because that's the only way for us. If not, these things that the Lord quoted right here is going to continue to happen to us. It's going to continue to happen as long as we keep serving cursed things. So I'll get some edification out of everything. Elder, you got something you want to add before we go?
I'm good, Dig. We covered that thing, bro.
Yes.
Awesome.
No, we good.
With that, I say all praises.
All praise.
God, Yahweh. In the name of his holy son, Hamashiach Yahweh Shai. Hallelujah.
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 And happy feast of dedication.
God.
Shalom.
Shalom.
Shalom.